Good evening, East Alabama. This is the Locker Room presented by Ted's Floors and Beyond. I'm Namath. We want to welcome you in on this Thursday afternoon. Hope you've had a great week so far. We appreciate everyone that watched yesterday as we had highlights of the Calhoun County Golf Championship. Today we are going to have highlights of the Calhoun County Track and Field Meet. We're going to have all the results from the Calhoun County Track and Field Meet, and we're also going to recap yesterday's baseball action here in East Alabama. We have a great show for you guys. I want to remind you to hit that like and follow button on our East Alabama Now page so that you don't miss the Locker Room. We're here every weekday, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Also tonight at 6:30 p.m., we'll have our East Alabama Now news. Mike Stedham and Katie Edwards bring you your local news. John Holder has your local weather. And as always, I'll bring you your local sports. So make sure to catch that tonight at 6:30 p.m. Hey, we are going to get straight to the action. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the baseball scores from last night here in East Alabama. We're going to talk about this game more tonight on our East Alabama Now news. But let's start with Coach Steve Gendron and the Donahoe Falcons. Last night, Donahoe celebrated Steve Gendron's 10th season as their head coach, and Marcus Lawler homered, doubled, and drove in 2 runs. He led the Falcons as they won 7-5 over Gaston. This is a team that got a big area game. Peyton Webb added a double and an RBI. Donahoe got an RBI from Hayes Farrell and Blake Sewell. Jordan Cameron went 2 for 3 with a run. Sewell was on the mound for the Falcons. He struck out 15 batters, pitching 6 2/3 innings. He allowed 3 hits and 1 earned run as the Falcons got the win over Gaston, not Georgia, Gaston 7-5. How about this? Jamison Edwards is now at 99 wins. He is 1 win away from 100, and that could happen tonight. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles got a big win over White Plains, 10-2. More importantly, they stay undefeated in area play. Will Greenwood and Coleman Guthrie combined to only give up 5 hits and 1 earned run as Jacksonville moved to 13-11 on the season and got a big Class 4A Area 9 win. Greenwood pitched 6 innings. He allowed 4 hits, 1 earned run. He had 6 strikeouts. Guthrie struck out 1 batter in 1 inning of work. In terms of offensive power, Jacksonville got an RBI from Greenwood, Kingston Peeler, Zay Lemon, Jackson Bonner, and Braden Loggins. Gavin Peeler doubled, scored 2 runs, and Matthew Salmon went 2 for 4. For Coach Blake Jennings' team, it was a tough loss, but Cooper Tenney led the Wildcats, going 2 for 4 with a run. How about J.D. Phillips and the Welborn Panthers? Let's talk about Welborn. This team is now 1 win away from making the playoffs for the first time since 2017. Welborn's got 6 wins on the season, but those 6 wins, 3 of them are area games. All you got to do is win the most important games of the series. Now, of course, Welborn has to win 1 more and hope that Piedmont, of course, were to beat Weaver, but more than likely that is going to happen. So here's the case. Welborn and Weaver will play a doubleheader tonight. If Coach J.D. Phillips' team wins 1 of those 2, they put themselves in a position where they will make the playoffs behind Piedmont, or, they still got to play Piedmont. I guess they could upset Piedmont and win the area, but more than likely Piedmont's area champions, and the winner of this series is the 2. Last night, Brennan Talley had a perfect day. Went 3 for 3, had a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, as Welborn beat Weaver in Class 3A Area 10 play. Isaiah Emberson went 3 for 3 as well. It was perfect at the plate. He had 4 runs and 3 RBIs. Zach Presley went 1 for 3 with a run and 3 RBIs. Tanner Ingram tripled, scored 2 runs. Sean Perez went 2 for 5 with a double and 2 runs. Will Phillips had a double and an RBI. And Cameron O'Brien went 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. On the mound, Brennan Talley pitched 5 innings, allowing 2 hits with 6 strikeouts. And for Weaver, although they lost 15-5, they got a double and an RBI from Hayden Heiss. Tucker Michaels went 2 for 3 with an RBI, and Connor Hyatt had a single and an RBI. Welborn is 1 game closer to playing Piedmont for an area championship. For Weaver, they got to win both games tonight. Let's move forward. Speaking of Piedmont, they won by 4 touchdowns, had 2 missed PA attempts, but I'm joking, 26 runs in baseball. Wow, that is unbelievable. But anyway, Piedmont pounded out 14 hits, They had 13 baptisms to tie a state record. Piedmont tied a state record last night. Sacs pitchers hit Hayes' gun 4 times, also tying a state record for one player. If he wears one in his first at-bat against Sacs tonight, he'll break the record. Jonah Pike and Kel Alston both homered. Alston went 2 for 2 with a run and a team-high 5 RBIs, and Pike had 2 RBIs and scored 4 runs. Cole Alston went 2 for 3 with a triple, 3 runs and 4 RBIs. McLean Mohan went 2 for 2 with a double, 3 runs and 4 RBIs. And Cole Wilson went 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Trevor Pike went 2 for 3 with 4 runs and 2 RBIs. And Cole Wilson only gave up 2 hits. He had 8 strikeouts as he pitched 5 innings. Piedmont wins by 4 touchdowns with 2 missed PAT attempts. No, but they do win 26-0. That moves us to our next game. The Oxford Yellow Jackets got a big area win last night over Fort Payne in Class 6A Area 13 play. R.J. Brooks was on the mound. He gave up 1 hit, had 9 strikeouts. Forrest Heacock and Carter Johnson each had a triple and an RBI. Nick Richardson went 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run as Oxford won 4-1. In Class 5A, Alexandria got a win over Lincoln 9-2. Ian Cartwright homered and drove in 2 runs. Ty Brown went 2 for 3 with a run and 3 RBIs. Samuel Henniger was perfect at the plate, going 3 for 3. Aiden Bruner was 2 for 3 with 2 runs. Eli Barnes and Nick Thompson each had a single and an RBI. Evan Snow had a double and scored a run. How about Andrew Allen coming back from injury? He struck out 15 batters in 6 innings. He allowed 4 hits, 2 earned runs. And for Lincoln, Carson Perez hit a solo home run, and Colt East had a double and an RBI. Cleveland County and Anniston met last night in 4A Area 9. Kenan Robertson went 3 for 4 with 2 triples and 5 RBIs. They played a doubleheader, but Nathan Adams went 3 for 3 with a double, 3 RBIs. Gabriel Wickersham singled with 2 RBIs. Hunter Gore was 2 for 3 with a double, 3 runs and an RBI. And Silas Altman went 2 for 4 with a triple, a double, and an RBI. Jake Littleton and Deese each had a double and an RBI as Cleveland County won Game 1 of this series. In Game 2, it was another Cleveland County win. Gore matched Deese's 4 RBIs, going 2 for 2 with a double and 2 runs. Littleton, Wickersham, and Adams each had 2 hits and 2 RBIs as Cleveland County swept Anniston last night in 4A Area 9 play. That is our scoreboard from baseball action yesterday in East Alabama. Hey, when we come back from the break, we're going to have highlights from the Calhoun County Track and Field Meet. We'll have the boys' results as we continue on the Locker Room, presented by Ted's Floors and Beyond.
Ted's Floors and Beyond is excited to introduce our all-new outdoor living collection. Have you ever dreamed of elevating or even creating an outdoor living space, whether it be for grilling, lounging, playing, entertaining, or just winding down? Our quality tile and stone, combined with our expert craftsmanship, will no doubt create unforgettable outdoor moments with family and friends, while also enhancing the beauty and value of your home. Call us today.
We live in a world that moves quickly, and while we are able to connect faster than ever through technology, maybe you've noticed that real connection is hard to come by. Parker Memorial Baptist Church offers you a place to connect, a place to learn more about Jesus and the difference He can make in your life, a place to build relationships with like-minded believers, or maybe discover what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. A place to use the gifts and talents God has given you. A place where we love God and we love you. Parker Memorial Baptist Church, 1205 Quintard Avenue, Anniston. Visit our website for details.
Ted's Floors and Beyond brings you the Locker Room each and every day. Ted's Floors and Beyond has all your flooring needs, whether it's hardwood, laminate, carpet, tile, or luxury vinyl. They have it for you right there at Ted's. You can go by the showroom there in Anniston. You can pick out what you like, want, and need, and they can do that there at Ted's. Also, they've got their partnership with Welborn Cabinet and will offer you a complete kitchen or bath makeover. That includes cabinets, countertops, flooring, backsplashes, tile showers. They can get it done there at Ted's Floors and Beyond, and now they offer you work on your outdoor space, whether it's an outdoor kitchen, patio, or living space. They have specially made outdoor tiles and stones that can enhance your outdoor experience. Go by and see them today at their showroom in Anniston on Highway 431, right before you get to Sachs Elementary School. Or visit them online at shopteds.com. That is shopteds.com. Ted's Floors and Beyond brings you the Locker Room. We continue on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Namath Pitts. We want to thank you for watching the Locker Room today. Yesterday, I spent my day at Chocolate Park in Oxford, where there's been a lot of action going on this week. Yesterday, it was our first time this season to cover, in terms of highlights, track and field. We have highlights from the track and field county competition where the Alexandria girls took first place and the Oxford boys took first place. Those highlights are presented by Lindsay Barger of Really Real Real Estate. I'd love to tell you a little bit more about Lindsay Barger of Really Real Real Estate, but I got to ask you a simple question first, and that is, are you ready to buy or sell? If you're saying, well, you know, Namath, I think I am. Well, that's good news, because together with Lindsay Barger, we can help make your home dreams a reality. She specializes in home buying, selling, and investing. Whether you want to buy a personal home, buy land to build a dream home, sell a rental home, or buy a home to flip and resell, whatever it is, Lindsay Barger is your friend through it all. I know that she would love to guide you in the process today, so call her at 256-441-2389. Call her for all your real estate needs, and do not forget to like and follow her on Facebook and Instagram at lindsaybarger.realtor. All right, let's go out to Chocolate Park. We're going to start with some pole vaulting action. Here's Denver Browning of Alexandria. Here we go. Denver Browning 2 for 2. She ended up getting second place in the pole vault. We now move to the girls' javelin. Here is Ayana Hemmings of Oxford, watching her javelin throw. Next up is Miss Gabby Lindsay from Oxford. She ended up taking first place in the girls' javelin. You see her right there. Next up, Grace Egan from Piedmont High School. After her, from Pleasant Valley in the girls' javelin will be Mary Kate Merriman. You see her right there. All right, we're sticking with the girls' javelin. We're now going to go to Michaela Armour from Jacksonville High School. You see her watching closely. From Pleasant Valley, Abby Paris on the javelin. Just put a little hand out right there. Next up, staying with Pleasant Valley, this is Miss Ashlyn Salster. Again, this is the girls' javelin. And then finally, from Oxford is Aaliyah Kelly, and she was dealing with an ankle injury. You can kind of tell right there, but she did a good job. We now move to the men's 400 meter. This is heat number 1. That is Toby Easterwood from Ohatchee in the front. Jacob Ponder from Welborn right behind him. Easterwood would get first place in that heat. That moves us to the second heat. In the front is Aiden Lindquist from Weaver. Behind him is Brandon Lay from Alexandria, and then Kyle Griffith from Pleasant Valley. That would be the top 3 from that heat. You see Lay right there, and then Griffith. Next up, move to heat number 3. This is the men's 400 meter dash. Parker Robertson from Faith Christian, Harlan Sutter from White Plains, and Emilio English from Oxford all go 1, 2, 3 in that heat. That moves us to heat 4. Typically, the heats get faster as you go. Jalen Henderson from Alexandria, Quindavian McDowell from Alexandria, and Chase Cardelli from Chase Cardelli from Piedmont would finish the top 3 in that heat. And that took us to the final heat. And you have Kedrick Jordan from Anniston, Jaden Hurd from Anniston, and Damius Wilson from Oxford are the top 3 right there. You see the 3, and it would be Kedrick Jordan that would win the heat right there. We go back to the men's pole vault. This is Jare Gutierrez, also known as Blue. And how about my boy Jare right here? Clears it. He ends up being the county champion, by the way. Only a couple months of pole vault for the Anniston boys. Here's the third place finisher, Zadarian Harper from Anniston. He finished third behind his teammate, Jare Gutierrez. And how about Zadarian Harper? 2 good guys that are going to be really good for Anniston. And Anniston just got their pole vault program going. And how about Gutierrez to win county? Here's Ethan Wiggins from Ohatchee. He clears that one. Also from Ohatchee High School in the men's pole vault is Colby Hester. He was a really good basketball player for them. He looked to be a good pole vaulter as well. Here's Colby Hester right here. He's going to clear this one as well. Now we're going to go to the men's high jump, which is right next to the pole vault. Here is Lyric Collenberg from Jacksonville for the Golden Eagles. And Collenberg is going to clear this one right here. Next up, from Anniston to Corian Downey. Here's to Corian Downey from Anniston. Getting ready to do the men's high jump. I couldn't do this. I don't know how these guys do it. Woo! Had a little bit of the pole, but he cleared it. It didn't fall. Next up from Pleasant Valley's Braxton Salster. also their quarterback for the football team, asked Salster, I said, "You going to clear this one?" He said, "Probably not. I'm sore." Well, all you got to do is have a little belief in yourself, Braxton. Braxton Salster from Pleasant Valley is about to clear this one without a problem. Let's see him do it. Boom! How about them moves from the quarterback? And then the final men's high jump person from Weaver High School, we interviewed him earlier this year, is Harper Williams. Harper Williams is also going to clear this one as well. Now we've moved back to the track. We're going to go to the men's 200-meter dash. That is the next event. Here is heat number 1. Lorenzo Blake from Weaver, Arnez Hurd from Sachs, and Jordan Murray from Alexandria are at the top of what was a very close heat. And that'll move us on to our next heat. Xavier Moore from Jacksonville, Vincent Montgomery from Faith Christian, and Jack Stroutman from Faith Christian are all towards the front of this heat. And that'll take us to the next heat, which is typically the fastest heat. Antonio Hicks from Oxford, Latravion Figures from Oxford, and Cedric Twyman from Oxford, 3 teammates, all right there at the front of that one. Now we go to the triple jump. Here's Denver Browning from Alexandria High School doing the triple jump. Not bad. Next up from Jacksonville, Miss Claire Wright. She's on the triple jump now. She got out there. Next up from Alexandria High School, Chelsea Billups. Here's Chelsea Billups right here. And then the winner of the triple jump from Donahoe, the Falcons, Miss Estella Cannell. One heck of an athlete for the Falcons. Great volleyball player, and she is the triple jump winner. Boy, she got out there. So those are our highlights from the Calhoun County Track and Field Meet from Choccolocco Park. It was a great day. Ultimately, the Alexandria girls took first place. They beat Alexandria. And the Oxford boys took first place as they beat Anniston. So Oxford boys won the county championship. I believe that was their 7th straight county boys championship in track and field. And for the girls, Alexandria came out on top. Now we're going to take an in-depth look at the actual results of each event. We're going to start with the boys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the results. For the boys, let's start with the 100-meter dash. The winner in the 100-meter dash was Antonio Hicks from Oxford. Latravion Figures from Oxford got second, and Xavier English from Jacksonville got third. We now move on to our boys 110-meter hurdles. Keyshawn Allen from Weaver got first place. DJ Marbury from Weaver got second, and Christian Gibson from Oxford took third. We move to our 200-meter dash for the boys. Antonio Hicks took first place from Oxford. Latravion Figures from Oxford took second place, and Cedric Twyman took third from Oxford. We stay going back to the hurdles. Our boys 300-meter hurdles. First place from Weaver was Caden Gooden. Second from Weaver was Keyshawn Allen. And third was Harper Williams from Weaver. 3 teammates right there. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we interviewed Weaver earlier this year, those 3 argued over who was the quickest. Well, when it came to the boys 300-meter hurdles, Caden Gooden took first place yesterday. All right, let's move forward to our 400-meter dash. Kedrick Jordan from Anniston took first place. Jaden Hurd from Anniston took second place. And Damius Wilson from Oxford took third place. We move to our 800, which is 2 laps around the track. Case Payne from Oxford took first place. John David Taylor from Piedmont took second. And Matt Tibbetts from Oxford took third. We now move to our 1,600-meter run, which is 1 mile, 4 laps around the track. Case Payne from Oxford took first place. Matt Tippett from Oxford took second place, and Quinn Weaver from Jacksonville took third. We move to our 3,200-meter run, which is 2 miles. That is 8 laps around the track. Matt Tippett from Oxford took first place. Phil Copeland from Oxford took second place, and Jaden Garcia from White Plains took third. Look at how close those 3 guys were. 1 second apiece. That means they crossed the finish line about the same time. All right, let's move forward to our next event. The boys 4x100-meter relay. Oxford took first place. Jacksonville took second, and Anniston took third. We moved to our 4x400-meter relay. Our boys 4x400-meter relay. Anniston High School took first place. Oxford High School took second place, and Jacksonville High School took third. We moved to our 4x800-meter relay. Anniston High School took first place. Piedmont High School took second place, and Jacksonville High School took third. We moved to our boys discus out in the field. Luke Vinson from Ohatchee took first place. Daniel Williams from White Plains took second place. And Larry Armand from Welborn took third place. We moved to our boys high jump. Jaden Lewis from Oxford took first place. Kamari Hampton from Oxford took second place. And Antonio Hicks from Oxford took third place. 3 Oxford teammates took the top 3 spots. In the javelin, Daryl Albright Gooden from Oxford took first place. Carson Hall from Alexandria took second place. And Caleb McCain took third place. In the boys long jump, Malachi Taylor took first place from Anniston. Rodericus Burnett from Anniston took second. And Jaden Harrell from Oxford took third place. In the pole vault, we said it earlier, Anniston has only had their pole vault program back for a couple months, but Jare Gutierrez from Anniston, also known as Blue, took first place. He won against Clark Hill from Pleasant Valley. They went all the way to the wire. Ultimately, Gutierrez beat him head-to-head. And then from Anniston, Zadarian Harbor took third place. In the boys shot put, Zachary Gaines from Jacksonville took first place. Luke Vinson from Ohatchee took second. And Sam Tolbert from Piedmont took third place. In the boys triple jump, Malachi Taylor from Anniston took first place. Rodericus Burnett from Anniston took second place, and Christian Gibson from Oxford took third. And that is all of the results from the boys county track and field meet. But when we come back, we'll have the girl results as we continue on the locker room, presented by Ted's Floors and Beyond.
Ted's Floors and Beyond is excited to introduce our all-new outdoor living collection. Have you ever dreamed of elevating or even creating an outdoor living space, whether it be for grilling, lounging, playing, entertaining, or just winding down? Our quality tile and stone, combined with our expert craftsmanship, will no doubt create unforgettable outdoor moments with family and friends, while also enhancing the beauty and value of your home. Call us today.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
We continue on the locker room, presented by Ted's Floors and Beyond. I'm Namath Pitts. I want to welcome you in again on this Thursday afternoon. If you've never watched the locker room, we're here every weekday, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. with local content here in East Alabama. Tomorrow on Friday, we are going to either have highlights of the Calhoun County Soccer Championship, or either have highlights of the Calhoun County Softball Tournament, or we could have Oxford Youth Baseball highlights. So you could catch one of those 3 tomorrow. Which one? I can't tell you yet, but it'll be one of those 3. Now, next week we have something really cool happening, especially on Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to be talking with the director of Anniston Pard Baseball, and we're going to be talking about Anniston Youth Baseball, which is hosting the USSSA tournament next week in Fort McClellan. We're also going to hear from Darren Sproul to talk about Anniston Youth Soccer. So that is coming up on Tuesday. It's going to be a great show. I'm already thinking about Tuesday. I can't wait. But first, we got to finish the action for today before we can even get to tomorrow, and before I can get back out tonight, and Nathan and Ashley can get back out tonight to get you guys highlights. Let's get back into our county track and field meet results. We gave you all the boy results. Now let's talk about the girls. In the girls 100-meter dash, Terry Uana from Hughley from Sachs took first place. She ran a 13-second 100-meter dash. Jordan McRae from Oxford took second place. She ran a 13-second meter dash. Look at how close these three were, too. I mean, just milliseconds as Christiana Reed took third place from Anniston. We moved to our girls 100-meter hurdles. Jeremiah Wall from Oxford took first place. Annabeth Stewart from Alexandria took second place. And Nevaeh Nicholson from Jacksonville took third place. In the girl 200-meter dash, same winner as the 100-meter dash, Terry Ioana Hughley from Sachs. She ran it in 27 seconds. Christiana Reed from Anniston took second. And Gabrielle Roberts from Anniston took third. In the girls 300-meter hurdles, same winner as the 100-meter hurdles, Jeremiah Wall from Oxford. She did it in 50.5 seconds. Ella Paris from Pleasant Valley took second place. And Lena Johansson from Weaver took third place. I want to talk about Johansson for a second. She wrestles. She plays on the Weaver girls soccer team. And she's on the Weaver track and field team. Now, I don't know if y'all realize this, but soccer and track and field are the same season. She does both sports for Weaver. Oh, not to mention she's kind of a big deal in FCCLA right now, like nationally. Yeah, she made nationals, represents the state of Alabama. Just want to talk about Lena Johansson because she is doing big things for the Weaver Bearcats. Jeremiah Wall won the 300-meter hurdles. Let's move on to the 400-meter dash. Liberty Lewis from Anniston took first place. Ella Paris from Pleasant Valley took second place. And Coralise Garcia from White Plains took third place. I love that name, Liberty. That's pretty cool. All right, let's move forward to the 800-meter run. The one that took third place in the 400 takes first place in the 800. Coralise Garcia from White Plains. Abby Dickinson from White Plains took second. And Leela Strickland from White Plains took third. Three teammates all took 1, 2, and 3 in the 800-meter run. Let's move to the 1,600-meter run. One of the most dominant athletes in the county. Her name is Madden Khan from White Plains. She dominates the 1-mile run. She gets a time of 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Second place was Emma Easterling from Jacksonville. She ran it in 5 minutes and 56 seconds. And third place was Emerson Maniscalco from Oxford, as she did it in 5 minutes and 57 seconds. Fun fact, all three of those are faster than Namath. All right, let's move on to the 3,200-meter run. Yep, same trend here, faster than Namath. Madden Khan took first place. She ran her 2-mile in 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Emerson Maniscalco from Oxford ran it in 12 minutes and 49 seconds to get second. And Cammie Buchanan got in the top 3 from Alexandria. She ran it in 13 minutes and 22 seconds. All right, let's talk about the girls' 4x100-meter relay. Oxford took first place. Anniston took second place. And Sachs took third. In the 4x400-meter relay, Anniston took first place. Oxford took second. And third place was Jacksonville. The 4x8, White Plains High School took first place. Alexandria High School took second. And Anniston took third. The girls' discus, Tyasha Hunt from Alexandria took first place. Her teammate Annabeth Stewart took second. And then Ellie Weiss from Ohatchee took third place. In the girls' high jump, you talk about Madden Khan being dominant. Estella Cannell was dominant yesterday, won 3 gold medals. She won the girls' high jump. She's from Donahoe. Annabeth Stewart from Alexandria took second. And Jaylee Carter from Weaver took third. In the girls' javelin, Gabrielle Lindsay from Oxford took first place. Ayana Hemmings from Oxford took second. And Calla Hayes from Welborn took third. In the girls' long jump, we said it. Estella Cannell from Donahoe won a gold medal. Jordan McRae from Oxford took second. And Annabeth Stewart from Alexandria took third. In the girls' pole vault, Lexi Ray from Piedmont took first place. She cleared an 8.6. Denver Browning from Alexandria cleared 8 to take second. And she edged out Callie Sprayberry from White Plains. And then the girls' shot put, Tyasha Hunt from Alexandria took first place. Madison Turner from Sachs took second. And Senyaka Darling took third from Oxford. And yes, Senyaka is how you say it. And then the girls' triple jump. This is her third gold medal, but how about Estella Cannell from Donahoe? She took first place. Claire Wright from Jacksonville took second. And Chelsea Billups from Alexandria took third. And you saw the highlights earlier. You saw Estella Cannell. You saw her in the triple jump, the final event we talked about. You saw Denver Browning in the pole vault. So just a lot of good action from Choccolocco Park yesterday at the county track and field meet. I had a good time. And yeah, we had a great job, or had a great time. Great job to Alexandria girls and Oxford boys on winning the county championship. That is going to do it for me today on The Locker Room. I hope you'll join me back here tomorrow, same time at 5 p.m. as we finish the week strong. It has been a long week, guys. I am ready to call it quits. Not literally, but I mean for the week. All right. Hope you'll join me back here tomorrow. Thank you. I'm Namath Pitts, and you've been watching The Locker Room, presented by Ted's Floors and Beyond.